sealed for hundreds of years. This is just their pen where they live.
Uh-huh.
They've been fucking.
So you're saying that there's what
So
have
this
they been
is
eating?
their home where
Yeah.
they've been fucking
Yeah.
and breeding.
shitting.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys want to investigate the upper hallways?
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, Dother, you said no stone unturned. I was just trying to follow your lead here.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, there are things that are, like, deliberately put in place, like the elementals and stuff like that. And then there's, well, God, it doesn't really even make sense to have, like, an ecosystem down here. Nothing to get into it, but I guess that they have water and stuff like that that's been getting in here, but...
Well,
Right, do we want to open this door, see all the little puppies, and scream and cry, and close the door and pray to God they don't figure out we're here, or...
We could take a look inside, I guess.
well, I'm still trying to figure out how this door works. So
Are there, no, obvious ways to open it?
I'm trying to figure that
You
out.
think that the door slides open from left to right?
Just without any sort of locking mechanism or anything like that.
No, you suspect that it opens that way, but you can't open it right now.
Okay, so I don't think, even if we could, I don't think there's any means nearby. Can we check the walls nearby? And see
Yeah, I was going to say, can I do a perception on the walls, see if there's
There is a locking mechanism on where Kathleen is standing. Excuse me.
It's cool, dude.
Is standing there. It seems to be some kind of locking mechanism with a lever, but the lever won't move.
Alright, I could see if I can free it up so it can move more naturally. Let's see here. 34 to get the lever.
You find that the lever was locked into position with a hidden lock at the base of the lever, and you were able to determine that is what's keeping it from moving.
Alright, well, if you all want to, I can open this, but
Just
it's up to whether...
peek your head in real quick and see what's in. See our numbers.
I have a feeling that when I pull this lever, the entire door is going to slide open without me controlling it, and we will be fully exposed to what's in there. That's my hunch. So either we're all taking a look in there, or we're not looking in there at all.
John, you want to get in front?
Battle positions.
All right, John.
Draw my swords.
All right, John. I wish us all the best of luck. I say, and then I pull out the lever once I have it.
Alrighty, you pull on the lever, and the door starts to slide open slowly and loudly, creaking as if it hadn't been opened for hundreds of years.
This is a good sign.
And on the other side of the room, you hear silence.
That's always promising.
Oh, nothing in here. Let's close the door and leave.
No.
Throw something with light into the room.
Yeah, is the room dark?
The room is not dark. In fact, there seems to be light coming from a hole above the room. It's very dim, It seems to be coming, but it seems to be sunlight or something coming from the top of the room.
I wonder if...
And you notice, as your eyes gaze upwards at the light, going down, looking at the streams of light, notice at the floor that there seems to be mangled corpses at the bottom here. Seems as if bodies have been fed on down here.
This is a feeding pit. Oh, God.
Oh, great.
You know what? Let's, Oh, God. Oh, God.
Pull the lever. Put the lever back. Put the lever back.
All right. Did the lever move with the door, or is it against the wall?
You can push the lever back up.
All right.
So you'll do that?
I'm going to attempt to push the lever back up and see what happens.
Alright, you push the lever back up, the door closes.
Okay. Well,
I'm going
let's
to put my
go-
ear to the ground, actually.
Okay.
Because they can tunnel, you said.
Yes, they can tunnel. You're not quite sure if they can tunnel through this particular rock.
Well, I'm gonna see if I hear anything.
Do a nature check for me.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure how much good this is gonna do.
Well, you're trying to hear him, so
Okay. I don't have a nature skill.
that's no bonus.
You should have a +2 bonus just for being an elf.
No, that too.
Oh, it's a natural +8. Okay. Why don't I have this in my macros? Okay. One. Oh, 120 +8. Burp.
Also,
The
does
party-
anyone find it weird that
Dother falls to his knees and he puts his ear against the ground. The party looks on in confusion and amazement. Either they think what he's doing is brilliant, or they think maybe he's turned into an absolute batshit insane madman. In either case, Dother spends several minutes listening to the floor as nothing happens.
Why did the room below us look like a skull
God
anyway?
fucking damn it, Dother! Stop being stupid!
Caravan, come through here. Want the horses? How do you know that? They ran over me 5 minutes ago.
God. Alright. Fuck. I really think that dragon head's pointing to something in here. And
I mean,
the only thing is, yeah, maybe they're put down here because they're guarding something.
possibly. I mean, there's only one way to find out. And
Well,
that involves-
Yeah, well, this is also our best chance to escape at the moment, so...
Okay.
all right. Well, I'm going to open this door then, and we're probably going to head on in there and deal with whatever is in that room. So, I guess be prepared for the worst, right?
Yeah, we all got our weapons drawn. Let's do this shit.
Okay. There goes the lever
So
again.
after opening the door and then getting scared shitless and closing the door, you are now opening the door again.
Yes,
It's like
we're
it's
a
like,
little
you know,
we're a little bit cowardly right now. All right.
It's like
It's
when
like
it's like when the
into the
pool
pool.
is really, really cold, and you stick your toe. It's like I don't want to go in. It's like, well, I gotta go in, and then you stick your toe. And it's like I don't want to go in. Go.
All right, you pull the lever down, and the door shifts open slowly, revealing the bright light coming from the center of the room again, with the corpses in the middle of the room. And you notice as you enter the room, as you walk into the room, it's eerily quiet, and nothing's really in the room, save for lots of holes, sort of miniature caves, either leading in the ground or in the walls themselves. And the ground here doesn't actually seem to be the same type of ground that was in the rest of the cave. It's actually just plain dirt. It's not smooth, unbroken stone slab that you would come to know.
All right. Can I do a perception to see if I can hear anything, like them chewing through the ground or anything like that?
Your natural perception. You could roll to see if you get something higher.
21.
You don't really hear anything right now.
Right, I'm going to ask, since Cataline's meant to know about these, are they particularly smart?
Was I the one that knew about these? Was I
Yeah,
a
you're the
natural
one who
creature?
knows, but you know that they're stupid,
Okay.
mean, and fearless.
Yeah, they're
And fearless.
sort of stupid.
Yeah,
They're
the
like
best
you,
way
but
to
in a
describe
less
them.
endearing way.
The best way to
Right.
describe them is they eat first, think later.
Right, well, what I might suggest then is if we do run into them, we might be able to draw them back here, because if they can't burrow through the floor in the main area,
That is true.
they lose their burrowing advantage.
How about if we try? I'm gonna take like a silver piece, and I'm going to like flick it along the ground towards one of the holes in the ground,
Okay.
and see if like the sound of that causes anything to happen.
Okay, you flick the silver piece towards a hole in the ground. It hits the hole and lands softly on the dirt.
I thought the sandworm from June was going to pop up.
You're ready. I'm going to take a step. I'm going to take a couple of
Yeah.
steps in and see what happens.
All right.
Okay, take a couple steps in and nothing.
I'm going to
It's
have.
quiet. It's extremely quiet.
I'm gonna have my
Although the
equipment
stench of feces and death lingers all around you.
I have my equipment drawn. I have basically stealth up to attempt to be hidden from whatever is in there and just moving in with John.
As you move into the cave, you notice that treasure abounds in this cave. In each sort of nook in the room, there seems to be a treasure chest with just gold and and jewels lying sort of haphazardly in each little niche.
That's not suspicious at all.
Yeah, that's called bait.
This might be where our Wayne keeps his stuff, though.
You know, possibly. That means something might be guarding. Oh, just great.
I've got a great idea. How about I keep all of my treasure in a cave with a bunch of bullets in it, so that they can scatter corpses around and shit all over my money?
I didn't say our Wayne was a genius.
Hey, it's a nice bank. There's not much on the interest rate, but it's got great
No,
security.
it is much on the interest rate, because when people come down here, they have treasures. They try and steal it, and they get eaten. Then more treasures for him.
Okay, are these things like sensed by vibration or any bullshit like that?
We don't know. I don't think.
Okay, I'm going to go back to session 1. Smash the floor.
Okay.
Swing my flail around for a while, build a bit of momentum, and just hammer it into the floor and see if it gets any attention.
Smack your flail into the floor, and you wait a moment, but it remains silent in the room.
Alright. I'm going to grab one of my daggers. I'm going to ask Drew to step back, and I'm going to toss it at the treasure. Just try to scatter it.
Okay. You toss your dagger at one of the pieces of treasure, and the treasure disappears.
Where's...
Now, if it were West, it would be pink. Pink gold.
Alright, I think the treasure is meant to be a distraction. The moment we try to reach for it is when they... Well, no, they're not smart enough for that. Alright, I'm gonna also walk into the room.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
I'm going to stay by the lever.
Yes. You gotta lock us in this room.
Stay by the lever.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can spot anything on the far end of the rooms. Room, rather.
Looking across the room, you notice that there seems to be a small hovel or another niche all the way on the opposite end of the room, and two what seems to be sort of dug out parts of the cave that's you can't really see past right now
Okay.
from your position.
But I can see something is over here, Ren.
Yeah, you see that. Can't see what's in there, but...
Alright, guys. If we're gonna investigate this, then we need to get to the other side of the room, and I think all of us need to...
Yeah, we're going to have to just bite the bullet and see what happens.
Okay, I'm going to go in. Don't lock me in.
Before we run, I'm going to cast Safe Passage on everybody, so we ignore typical terrain, and we all get a +2 to speed for the encounter.
Okay.
I'm going to take the same... Well, no, that won't work. I'm going to try and jam the lever in place so that the door is jammed open. I'll use... I don't know. I'll use more coins.
Okay.
The power of money!
I don't have any other equipment.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. You jam some coins on top of the on the bottom of the lever and see if it stops it.
Okay.
Alright.
I
Okay.
have a spare dagger if you think that'll do any better.
Really, last time you guys used a dagger, it snapped in half.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, no. The last time we used the dagger, it took out that illusion, and the time before that, killed a fire elemental. Daggers are fucking hardcore. So when we try to use them to keep things open, they don't really work. Alright. We all have a +2 to speed. Do we want to try to book it to see how far we can get across this room?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Left 4 Dead 2 strategy.
It's all booters it.
Okay.
How about let's set some sort of a formation while we're moving, though. And let's try and maintain that formation.
So where do you guys want to end up?
I'm trying to get us to move down here.
Okay, and what path are you going to take?
Preferably the one along
The
this.
straightest path? Alright.
Well, not necessarily the straightest path, the one that doesn't go against the walls.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, this might sound a little weird, but I think that we should plan for the possibility that we could be attacked from any side. So it might be to our advantage if we set up some sort of a
Formation.
like a circle or some sort.
Healer in the middle.
Diamond.
Ranged attacker in the middle.
Yeah, duh. I need to be on the outside
I'll
of
stay
it.
up near the front with John. Perception in the front. Dother in the middle. Have well, I'm saying like John's the forward. Okay, so we'll have a space there,
and then we'll move. And then we'll move in that formation along.
Yeah.
That way. Okay.
Okay, so that's your formation?
Yes.
Alright, you're able to get across the room without anything happening.
Okay, and what's in that little hovel then?
In that little hovel appears to be the corpse, or the skeleton at least, of a man, or what appeared to be a man, holding a book. The book seems to be a journal that he was writing in.
Okay. Someone want to throw something out to make sure it's not an illusion?
I'll take out a dagger and cover the line up and just throw the dagger at the statue or the.
All right, you throw one of your daggers at the skeleton. It hits its skull, and the skull falls to the ground.
All right. Well, at least that's not an illusion.
Alright, I'm gonna...
I was gonna offer to move up and